welcome to episode 19 of the Boicast, or the Boys on Internet podcast.
Hello.
It's me and Blairlex again, and we're sorry it's a bit late. We're sorry.
Just a tiny bit late.
Life-
We like to show up to the party fashionably late.
And by that, we're 2 weeks late. And we're like, well, where is
Yeah.
everyone? They're like, get out of my house. The party was 2 weeks ago. Fuck off. I'm like,
Dude.
oh. We're ready to
That's
party.
the thing.
but there's
You always know there's going to be a bed open when it's 2 weeks after the party, right?
no... You'll always have
that's
somewhere
the-
to crash, regardless of how
exactly,
hammered
right.
you show up.
Yeah.
But
So-
basically,
oh my
life
God.
has took a grab of our nuts and has been like, you're not going anywhere, you've got shit to do. And we're like, okay, we're sorry. But yeah, it's been a bit of... We've just been busy boys, really, haven't we? Which is
That's the
unfortunate.
thing, life for me has been kind of crazy busy. I'm kind of one of those people where I'm always just I either have no work or I have too much work. It's never in between.
Yeah.
So it's you always sit there and you're just I want to do this and I want to do that, and then it's just Jesus comes down with his hammer from Poseidon and he's all just you need money, and I'm just ah. And that's usually how it goes. Jesus is a bit of an asshole.
Well, for me, it's been really weird because I had a few weeks, those 2 weeks we've just missed. In work, for me, I was given a fuck ton of shifts. And now for the next 4 weeks, my shifts have been cut in half. So I've got
free.
loads of free time, and then I'm going to have lots of less money.
Lots of less money, but a lot more time.
Which is
for
annoying.
you to become a professional at
Splitgate player.
Splitgate.
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 Let's talk about
Split-
Splitgate.
All right, okay, all right. You need to convince me about Splitgate because I've been seeing a lot of things about Splitgate, and we had a little bit of a chat before the podcast, but I'm not convinced. You've hyped me up for it, and I'm not too sure. About
Have you ever
it.
been
Tell me what
an
I'm doing
arena
wrong.
shooter type of guy?
I like the arena shooters where when you shoot somebody, they're dead.
Well, then Splitgate is a different... It's not... Splitgate is weird because it's the same concept as Halo. It's more about combos, which is weird to say, because with...
a fighting game.
Yeah, well, no. But with Halo, you've got to know how many shots to break someone's shield, and then you've got to know how many shots to kill them, and you can combo it. So say you've got the AR out, you've got to know how many shots you've got to land before you either switch to your pistol and headshot them, or your melee. It's the same with Halo. On Halo, it's 3 body shots, then a headshot with the battle rifle, or 4
Does the
2.
pistol just do a lot of damage?
Well, that's because the pistol is quite an executor.
Oh, okay.
You use it when you know someone's low, you go for the headshot with the pistol and then it kills them instantly. Or you can just get 3 headshots with the pistol and kill them. Or it's really weird. It's more about knowing how much health they've got left and how to finish them. Because I've heard a lot of people.
I was watching your stream with one day I was watching your stream being a lurky boy, and I saw you playing Splitgate with the boys.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, for me, an arena shooter is you're bouncing around, you're jumping away, you're you're doing lots of different things. But when I was watching you, you were just kind of in a room. If
What do you
that
mean?
makes sense. You were just everybody was in the same room. You're all sticking together. It's more like a squad shooter than
Well, no, because we were
an
probably
arena
playing
shooter.
King of the Hill or Domination.
No. It was it's team deathmatch.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, we played it quite a lot like a team like that anyway, because no one else did, and you can just melt people. But
Yeah, true.
Now you might have watched me early when we
Oh.
weren't quite sure of how to play the game. Well, we knew how, but we weren't to grips with it. Because if people don't know what Splitgate is they've basically taken Halo, taken Portal, and combined them. So it's a shooter with the ability to drop 2 portals and then go through them, or shoot through them, or shoot through someone else's and stuff. It's fucking nuts. We've gotten really good at the portal placement now with some of the maps, because there's Oddball. Do you know what Oddball is?
No.
It's a game mode from Halo. I think it's from Halo, but you have to pick up the ball and then just keep hold of it for as long as you can.
Yeah.
And you can't shoot when you've got it or anything. You just got to run. And what we've been doing pure portal tricks, like a lot of the maps, when you fall off the edge, there's a platform at the bottom with a portable wall on it. So you can
Yeah.
portal there and then portal on a different wall, fall, keep the momentum, and then just launch yourself across the map and stuff. So we've been
Okay.
finding loads of different parts of the map to do that with the oddball, and it's so funny. Mate, you'll have to play it with us, because I
Okay.
think...
All
Did you
right.
play it on your own?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's... You'll enjoy it more with other people, because
Okay.
when you play it with randos, they don't work together, and then if you're playing something like Capture the Flag or Domination, no one's going to be playing strategically, because they're just going to be running around shooting people.
Yeah.
They're not going to be working together and communicating, so it's a lot better when you've got a team. But I'm trying to think of ways to describe it more to you, because I've heard a lot of people say this, like, oh, the guns don't do any damage, oh, I hate but that's what Halo has always been.
Yeah, it's not that the guns don't do any damage, it's just, for me, like, say when I play a shooter or something like that,
Yeah.
it needs to have, like, that instant gratification, like, if you get what I mean. So I hate games like Borderlands, where you're just, like, shooting somebody, like, for hours on end. The reason why, like, Halo is so, like, so satisfying, right, is that you can see the shield go down, you can
Yeah.
fucking bash them and things like
Yeah.
that. The thing about Splitgate is that it's mainly just, you have to wing it a little bit, and
That's the one complaint I have with Splitgate, is the lack of shields.
yeah,
Because
just,
you don't know what health they're at unless unless you shot them. Because you could run
Yeah.
around the corner at someone who's just been in a fight, and on Halo, they'd be glowing orange, and you're like, right, one melee or one headshot and they're dead. You
Yeah.
know, because they've got no shield. On this, you could go around the corner. That guy could have full health, half health, no health. Like, you wouldn't know until you shoot them, but it's weird. Like, I've gotten used to it because it's all about the timings. It's all about the timings. Like, you could outkill someone by knowing when to melee or knowing when, like, to pistol them. I don't know. It's, like, hard to explain, but it's like...
You know, it does make sense. Like,
Yeah.
the way that I was playing it the first time I played it, I wasn't doing that whole thing. I was just like, oh, okay. I kind of run around, was finding a gun that I liked, and then just constantly using it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, maybe when I start getting a bit more of the idea of how, like, the health system works and things like that, maybe then I could start feeling a bit more satisfied with my kills.
Mate,
It's
no.
just that
If you want satisfaction, learn the portals.
that's the thing. I
'Cause, my
I was
God.
messing around with the portals so much, and I really like it. I really like the portal mechanic. That's
when
why
you
I'm,
can
like, super stoked.
When you can pop up behind, like, you'll be getting chased by someone, and then you can just portal somewhere and then go through and then come up behind them and just fuck them up. It's so satisfying when you pull off some stupid shit. And have you used a shotgun yet?
I've not, no.
The shotgun is the best fucking gun in the game. I've had so many quads with it and, like, full team wipes and stuff. It's
It's only 4v4, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Because my highest kill streak on it now is 14. I think I got. And
Really?
yeah, because
Okay.
the game has it's took the same, like, sort of thing as Halo, where you can get, like, double kill, triple kill, and all that. But they've changed all the names. So an overkill,
okay.
which is 4 in Halo, is now a kaleidoscope, which
What?
is like a kill-idoscope.
A kaleidoscope?
I don't know
That's
what's above
perfect.
that. I haven't gotten a 5 yet, because it's awkward on some game modes. But I've had because then you've got a killing spree, which is normal, and then you've got a collection. What's it called? Is it collection company? Yeah,
Okay.
and then I was one off getting the next one, so I don't know what it is. But
That's the thing with, like, I hope I find a way to make it more satisfying for me, because the first time I
Yeah.
played, obviously we'll have to play it together, and then I'll truly figure it out. But the bit that I played, I was just like, dude, I want to feel good, because at the end of the day, like, people look really good when they kill you. Is
Yeah.
the thing that I really have to say, which I really like a lot. Like, when I'm killed and somebody just completely outplays me, it's not like bullshit or anything. It just looks really cool, and I can sit there and be just like, you fucking go, girl.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should have watched more of my stream. I pulled off some fucking sexy plays.
Dude, I was a lurky boy, dude. I was a lurky sleepy boy. I was watching for quite a while, but I kept like napping for
You
it.
should ask Grozdan. Grozdan watched like the entire stream. I was streaming for like 8 hours.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
great.
dude, that's a fucking long
Well, because
stream
I
day.
got in from work and I was like, I want to play some Splitgate. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll stream because I needed to stay up to sort my sleeping pattern out. So I was off while I'm off. I'm actually awake during the day. So I just streamed to keep myself awake, and ended up streaming it for like 8 hours. I was up for like 26 hours, and I was just like in this state of, you know, where you're past tiredness and you're just wired. I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
that playing Splitgate for about 6 hours straight, just like.
Where you just get to
"Ugh."
the high mode and you're
Yeah.
just like at that point in time is always the time when I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm very tired, and then I get into bed, and then I get like that, and I'm just like, God
Yeah.
fucking damn it.
That's when I
That always
pop up.
happens.
That's when I pop off the most in games, because I remember I used to do that quite a lot with Fortnite. I'd get home from work and then just be like, "Fuck, I'm gonna play some Fortnite just as something to play and shoot people on." Because that's all I ever
You're a
used Fortnite
maniac
for.
at
Like at a
Fortnite.
point was just, I'll go on and shoot people. I'm not here to get wins. I'm not here to outbuild. I'm here to just shoot people. And then I'd end up just fucking ruining while I'm in this state of just
Like fucking
despair.
mush.
Yeah,
Just okay.
it's a good time. It's fucking great. I love that state, but I hate being in it because you have to get through that area of fucking dead to get to it.
Yeah. And then once you're at that point in time, you're just like, yep, cool, I'm ready to go.
You're there like, I can
It's-
never sleep.
You
Sleep
can
is
never
for the
defeat
weak.
me.
No one sleeps. Only
I'm
walk.
already in the mainframe. Your days are numbered.
Yeah, it's mate. You
That's
need
why I'm
to.
hoping that Splitgate does come for me though. Just
It's
as
gonna
like
die,
a game where I
though.
can shit. Is you think so?
Yeah,
I was thinking that, and I didn't
Yeah.
want to say it.
it's got inevitable death when Halo actually comes out on PC, because that's the only reason it's got such a big player base. Unfortunately, they
Yeah.
steered too much into the. Hey, we're Halo. Ooh, we're the new. Well, not the new, but like, ooh, we're a Halo game on PC. Ooh, look at this. And then we've got Halo Reach around the corner, which is unfortunate. Because
Yeah,
as
that's-
much as I love Splitgate right now, once Reach drops, that's gonna be
You're
it for
just
me.
not gonna play it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna
I
be it.
understand.
That's why
It's
I'm
like
I'm trying to use Splitgate now to get good at it, and then maybe, like, hopefully getting some Splitgate competitions. Maybe get like a viewership from streaming it, because it's like up and coming. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But like
But
that's the thing. I felt it was a bit weird, like, for them to release it recently. If you get what I mean? Because
yeah,
they don't really have like any like how do I say, like, it's free to play, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they can get a big amount of player base, but there's no like reason to spend money on the game, if that makes sense.
yeah. Well, they're releasing an item shop soon.
That's true, but like it's I just don't think there'd be anything that I would want.
Well, it's like I just don't care about the skins
Yeah.
on Fortnite, which is like the prime example of cosmetics. I care about the skins because some of them are really fucking cool. Whereas on Splitgate, it's just generic Space Soldier 1, generic Space Soldier 2. There's nothing like
That's
super
what
special.
I was really, that's
Maybe
what I
the
was
gun
really
skins,
thinking,
because
you
some of
know?
the gun skins are nice. I've unlocked some good ones. Like the one I've got now, it's like a blue top wrapped around the front of my battle rifle, and they've just stuck a Coke can on the nozzle. or on
What
the
the
muzzle,
fuck?
sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
it's weird.
I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, it's weird. I unlocked that. It was a legendary for the battle rifle. But
You always like you always wonder though, like when these guys like, do you ever think in their head that they were just like, oh geez, okay, Halo is actually around the corner. We have to get this out now. You know, like
probably,
we
yeah.
have to take advantage. That's
One of
always,
the
that's
maps-
always the
One of the maps is identical to one of the Reach ones.
seriously. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not good. Ooh.
Yeah.
You
Mate,
always-
I was happy about it. I was like, I fucking love this map. Let's go.
well, that's
But
the
like,
thing.
that's the thing. They're trying to play off of the nostalgia of Halo players, which I respect, because they've been developing this for years. I remember
Have they?
seeing footage for this about 4 years ago or something like that. It's been in the running for a while. So I remember they were just. I think it started off as like they wanted to make a Portal game that had guns in it, and
Yeah.
then they were like, why don't we make it like Halo style with like the rhythm shooter where it's like you've got to know like melee, headshot. Like there's like a certain pattern to the shooting, and they were like, why don't we do that? And then we could do all this, and then it just came into like a sort of arena Halo inspired Portal shooter,
Yeah.
which like I fucking adored that idea because Halo, my favorite shooter, Portal, my favorite puzzle game. Holy fuck! Like combine it, let's go. So you know, it was just because some of the shit I've done, like I landed, I like put a portal on a ramped wall, then shot below me, jumped and was flying through it, and then no scoped someone with a sniper while doing it. I was just like, oh, this game is the best thing I've ever played. So like, you gotta play more with the portals to get the satisfaction that you want out of it. If you know what I mean.
I think so, yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
gonna have to be the case with like certain bits because I was enjoying with the portals. I ended up just not shooting people half the time and just like getting lots of speed with the portals and things like that, and just like couldn't like throwing myself off things. It sounds like a very like bad mental state to be in, right? To say you're gonna throw yourself off things, but no,
But that's just portals.
no.
You love throwing yourself off stuff in Portal.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. It's that's the thing. I'm always like I do wonder though. I do wonder because I'm always afraid with these type of games, right? Because I've been thinking about it a lot with these free to play shooters, right? Like kind of I don't know, is it AAA developer or
No, it's very indie.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
indie. This is like their first ever game.
Okay, that makes sense. All right,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. It's more that like with the whole free to play shooter market, like in general, um, same thing if I shoot like Apex and like Fortnite and stuff like that, right? The only reason why I feel like Fortnite has kept like everybody's attention is that there's constant updates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apex for me, like never had.
Well, that's why
Any
Apex is
updates, right?
slowly losing relevancy. It's still got
Yeah.
a big player base. It's still
Oh, yeah.
really popular, but it's slowly getting less attention because they're not doing anything with it, and people are getting upset about it because it's like there'll be a bug in the game and it won't get patched for like a month, which is like
Yeah.
silly. Like throw it to Fortnite. They have an update every Tuesday.
That's the
Every
thing. Like
Tuesday. It's
that's
silly.
what like Splitgate is gonna have to do to keep their player base.
I
you know
think
what
they
I
will
mean?
because
Like,
it's their only
I
game.
hope so. Yeah.
Like with Respawn, I'm pretty sure they've got other stuff to develop, and Epic
Yeah.
Games don't really have anything else. They've put all their money in Fortnite. Like they're
You
going to be
wonder,
focusing on that for a long time.
Like I just hope it's not like a cosmetic fest. You know what I mean? Because
Nah,
like,
they'll add more maps and stuff. Like
hopefully,
it's an arena shooter. It's going to be constant new maps. Maybe not new weapons because I don't think they could really do much else with weapons, could they? If you think about
not
it,
really.
It's,
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
like
the
what are they gonna add? Another sniper? Ooh, another shotgun? No, it's like it makes me like maybe they'll add like a magnum and
maybe.
like stuff like that. There's not too much they could do other than if they get some more plasma weapons in because they've only got one plasma rifle at the moment, so they might add like a plasma sniper like Halo does. You know where they have the whole plasma variants where they're basically the same, but
You wonder like because like they can't add too much. That's a good thing to bring up is because they're trying to hit the esports crowd as well, right?
yeah,
So it's coming to the point where they might have not exactly thrown themselves into a corner, but let's just hope the esports crowd jumps on this.
oh, it's
know?
already popping off.
Really?
They've
Okay, that's
we've
good.
got Twitch rivals. They're hosting their own 50K invitational, I think. And then there's another company hosting one.
50K
can't remember.
invitational? What the fuck? That's a lot of money.
No, I
for-
think that's Twitch's actually. I think they're doing a 20K invitational.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Still a lot of money for like an indie developer.
Yeah.
I suppose like to build a pipe, that's definitely building a pipe, right? But
Well,
holy
they've got
shit.
sponsorships all over the game.
good.
Well, G Fuel is their main one.
It's kind of
They're-
like
They're
Rocket
sponsored by
League,
G
right?
Fuel.
Where like Rocket League sponsored by like nearly everybody.
Oh, they've got a ton
they
of
just-
sponsors, yeah.
they
But it
just get, like,
fits the
skins
theme
in
of the
the game
game
and stuff.
because it's like a sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you've got all the banners advertising around the edges, which is like what a sport would be like. Well, apparently that's what is in the Splitgate universe. It's a sport. It's not people fighting. It's a sport that people take part in.
It's like pellet guns shooting at each other.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew,
Well,
pew,
it's
pew, pew, pew.
futuristic in it, so obviously it's probably real guns, but it's probably VR sports. You know what I mean? Like
That's actually
people are in
pretty
VR,
cool.
hosting, like commanding, controlling these real like robot things. I don't know.
Robo-Man.
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 Virtual Robo-Man fight to the death.
Robot Wars has
Yes.
taken an ultimate level. You never
What?
like have you ever watched Robot Wars, by the way?
Oh man, I used to fucking love Robot Wars.
Dude, Robot
My
Wars
boy-
was the shit, dude.
Oh, what's his name now? Craig Charles, is it?
Uh,
The Scouse lad. I'm
oh,
sure
the
it's
crazy
Craig Charles.
fucker.
Yeah, the guy who hosts it. Well, he used to host it. I
Um,
don't know if he still does. Is it
I
Craig
don't-
Charles, the guy from Red Dwarf?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm
Yes,
not very good
Craig
at-
Charles. As
it,
my dad used to say. Like that type of shit he'd always say. He was a good lad.
Dude, it's actually mad when you look back through Robot Wars and stuff like that to
Mm.
know that like half of the boys in there were like making robots that were extremely fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
And like you don't think of it at the time because you're just like, that's just a thing with a stick on it, and that's the thing that does the thing. But the one before that was like a bomb or something. You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
this one is a fucking huge saw blade rotating and then a ramp that flicks people into it and all this. And it's like fucking Jesus.
and this
People
one
have
is a
built these.
flamethrower. Rah!
It was just so epic to watch, man. I just used epic unironically. Kill me now. Oh, it's sinking
know
into my vocabulary, man. I say it too much. It's starting to become
Epic.
normal. It's fucking epic.
It's not that bad of a word. It's
I-
like like
I
there's
hate
worse.
it.
There's worse words. Like you
Epic.
could be saying lit or something like that.
Mate,
right?
lit's funny though.
Lit's-
Epic just makes me go like,
Dude, epic became uncool like only recently though.
Yeah, that's been fairly recently.
Dude, it's super duper recently. Everybody used to be like, that's epic.
Mate, I used to call everything epic. Oh, epic XD, man.
Epic gamers. Yeah.
Well, it's like I rip into the whole XD thing, but I still use it all the time.
Yeah, I don't think the XD is too bad. I think using the crying face emoji is a bit worse. Than
No,
XD,
I love that,
you know
though.
what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. Like sometimes when I
Crying
see
face,
it-
okay hand.
No, no. Sometimes I do it. I even do it myself, just for the sake of getting it out there. Because every now and then you're gonna put down the crying face.
It's like, it sounds weird, but I use it with quote unquote normies.
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
so, yeah,
people I
makes sense.
don't know properly. So
I
I'm
use it whenever
messing-
I find something that's like not really funny, but I'm just like, ha ha.
Well, I use it with people I'm talking to that I don't know if they're in like our type of like community type of like
Oh,
who
yeah.
would use XD or anything. Like I'd always be like, if they use it, I'll use it, and then I know it's safe. If I do an XD and they're like, "What the fuck are you? Are you 12?" I'm like, no,
No.
how dare
Yeah.
you?
Dude, XD gets too much shit, dude. XD does get too much shit. Like,
XD.
Listen,
nuts.
if you were
What?
going raw XD, I could understand
Yeah.
a little bit.
Raw
but, like,
XD
dude,
Rufflecopter.
Rufflecopter, right? But like,
Do you remember all that
XD
shit?
is fine. Oh well, dude, that's the thing. Like, I do remember that shit, but that was when I was like a
Zong.
big old scene kid. You know,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was, that was
that's
when
what I
that was
mean, it's
like
all-
super okay.
I love that shit though. It's like, oh, I had someone send me a colon-free face the other day, and I was like, whoa!
Oh, the colon free
It gave me a
face.
flashback, man.
Dude, that
I
face,
used to use that
face
all
is
the
still
time.
pretty cute. I can get down with that face, dude. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, have you sent me it? There it is. There it is.
I just
Yeah,
sent
like-
you a colon free.
I've had like 2 people send me it like that like in the last like few weeks, and I was like, what the fuck? People still use this? It was amazing.
It's
Wow.
weird. Like my
Took me back.
Japanese like friends use that all the time, and they use like these as well. And
Oh, the
stuff
like,
like
yeah,
that.
the arrows, yeah.
like those type of ones. Like just you
Do
guys
they have
can't see
emojis in
this,
Japan?
But, well, they made them, right? They actually that's the thing that I
I
think
feel
of,
like
'cause,
they're more of a
my
emoticon type of.
you know those stickers and stuff like that, like you see on Facebook and stuff like that. You put down the stickers.
Oh yeah, like the cat and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more their thing. Like
Yeah.
they still have like the faces and stuff, but they've moved into more of the sticker things because
Yeah.
I've realized it recently, and I'm a little bit jealous because I want some of the cat stickers that they have. Like
We
there's
have
some.
them. The one with
we-
the fat cat, the fat grey cat.
Oh no, not that one. Another
Oh,
one. Like
different
there's different ones, dude. There's
one.
so many of them. There's so many of them. There's one with a cat with a cigar in its mouth, dude, and he's just like, yo. And I'm just like, yeah.
That's badass.
Dude, it's perfect for me. It's it's a bit weird actually when you think of how different countries use emoticons and stuff like that. How does
Yeah,
Russia use emoticons?
they don't.
They
Everything's
don't.
just blunt. I do wonder what they use though. Like, I do wonder like if like all Europeans use like European countries would just use the same ones. You know what I mean? Because it
I
seems like
think so,
America all
yeah.
use emojis, and like, is it just Japan that still uses the emoticon? Like, I don't get it. It's weird.
It's a little bit strange. Like you always wonder it because whenever I'm looking at like my friends like tweeting in Japanese and stuff like that, none of them ever use emojis. Like at all. I've
Mm,
never seen them use the crying face or anything like that. It's usually like a picture underneath. Maybe it's just them. I don't know.
maybe.
Like maybe it's just them. I have no idea. Dude, I don't know what's down with the kids in
No,
Japan.
no.
I'm not a Japanese child. I like maybe one day I'll jump over and then I'll become Japanese. I'll just be like, my guys. I just
You will inherit the Japanese way.
just like fully inject the weed into
Watashi
me.
Blairlex-san.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Watashi
Ni
wa
hao.
Ken-sama.
Ni hao, motherfuckers.
But your girl? She called me dad-sama. Dude, creepy pastas? I not creepy pastas, copy pastas. They've been getting fucking weird recently, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I like usually they're like just a little bit like funny, but like I've been seeing some really bad ones recently.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
been seeing them? Like I don't know, they've definitely amped up their game,
I saw one. Let me see if I can find it.
and it's
But
like you kind of
oh, it made
sit
me
there a little
sick.
bit and you're just like, whoa, dude. Ocean Man has taken a fucking giant turn from this. You know what I mean?
If I can find one,
Like I
if I
remember
can
someone
find it,
posting it
'cause-
in my chat. Like one of them, I could. This is one that I literally cannot say on anything. But
oh
post it
yeah.
in the chat, and I was like, whoa, whoa, that's not cool. I will still
Uh,
admit, I do still like the Skyrim one, where it's just like
what's
you awake to find yourself like in the wagon.
Oh right.
Yeah, that one still gets me every single time.
See if I
Oh,
can find it, but I don't know if I can. It was a while ago that I remember seeing it, and I'm like, ugh,
dude, you
I will
always.
never find it.
Did I
Never make
always
it.
wonder.
Never ever make it.
Never, no, no. Dude, it's kind of.
Yeah.
Actually,
Can't see it.
speaking of Scott, have you been doing some voice acting recently?
I haven't.
No.
I've been busy, man.
I know, but
Been a busy boy.
you have to make time for your voice acting.
I need to make time to live.
No. It's
Well,
not
I mean,
allowed.
I've got free time now, so.
It's not allowed. You're not
But
allowed
mate,
to
I
live.
need to go pro on Splitgate.
Dude,
Important.
it's gonna be fucking crazy if you sit there and like from a couple of weeks from now, you're just a professional Splitgate player,
I'm just
and I'm
playing in
sitting there
tournaments
just
and
being
everything.
like, yeah, I'm just like sitting there going like, what the fuck, Scott? Scott? I'll be sitting here like on Final Fantasy 14, just being just like sniffle, 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 sniffle.
He's left me in the dust.
One day, I'll be a Splitgate
see, like,
pro.
I'm there streaming pro, and someone in chat's like, "Where's Blairlex?" I'm like, "Who's that?"
Just like instantly forget. Just like, you know, the guy on the Boicast. And you're just like,
The Boicast? What's
you
that?
mean the Lanky Lads podcast, right?
It's where I bring lanky lads back and I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
never speak to you again.
Just like, never seen again. I'll be sitting there and I'll be just like, I remember the day when me and Scott used to have a podcast and play video
That
games
bastard.
together.
That bastard left me.
He left me for all the esports horse.
Oh, Christ.
You ever like okay, it's a weird thing to say, but do you ever like okay, so do you ever have like fantasies like that where you're like dreaming and you're just like in front of a stage of some kind and you're doing really good and the crowd is
Eh.
just cheering?
Probably.
Probably.
Like, I'm not like with dreams. I only remember very rarely what happens.
Oh,
I'm not. I'm a weird one with that, but I think years ago when I was a kid and I was really into Guitar Hero, and I had a dream I was on stage playing Guitar Hero and just shredding out and getting like applause.
Dude,
But
I have those dreams quite a bit sometimes, where
hmm.
I'm sitting there and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm doing so great, but like I'm not actually doing anything.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever have those like things where you just point at people and they're just like, ah! Like I've been having a lot of those dreams recently for like no reason whatsoever, and it's
You know what that is?
what?
That's a glimpse into the future.
Oh my god, where I'm just pointing at people and they're
Where you're
screaming.
pointing at people on the street and they're like, "Oh my god, it's Blairlex!" Ooh.
They're just like, is that the real Scottscy? I'm just like, no.
Oh, sorry, wrong person.
He's right over there.
Oh my god, it's a Splitgate legend.
Dude, I'll be the water boy on your Splitgate legend team.
Oh yeah, man, you can just be stood on the sidelines and I'm like, Blair, and you run in with a water bottle and start feeding me it.
Yeah, like I try my best to distract the other team. So like there's like I fall over in certain positions, unplug all their computers and
Hey!
things like that. Like,
Hey, look at me! Hey!
guys, you're gonna lose,
There's a guy over there, get him quick!
guys. Oh, dude, my goal is ultimate backseat gamer.
Oh my god, that'd be awful.
Oh, dude, no, it'd be great. It'd be great because you'll be sitting there and you'll be just like, oh, dude, I'm very excited to like play this match. And I'll just like shake your chair every now and then. And just like, Scott, Scott.
There's a guy on the left. Quick, reload. Quick, go over there. Top left.
Top left, right hand side. Banana, banana. Dude, I'll never understand. Dude, they've changed all the code names in CS:GO.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. Like I
haven't
was like
played CS in
banana, and then people
yonks.
looked all the other way, and I was just like, this is upsetting to me. They've changed all the
Really?
maps and stuff as well.
I've played the updated maps, but they've all got still the same names, right?
No, I don't think so.
'Cause Banana's
so,
still
no.
like long on Mirage? Inferno.
I see.
Banana's
Well,
still up
banana
on
is
Inferno.
everywhere else for me. Like if they're not near me, they're going banana.
Because Banana's just a single like pathway on Inferno.
Now it's every pathway.
It's
like,
from T side, you go up and go left, and then there's Banana. Goes up to B side, I think it is.
I think so. I think it's the one where you go up the side and there's like a bunch of fruit baskets and shit like that. It's like a little corner where you can sit there and camp. You're just like,
Oh,
yeah.
in Dark.
Is that it? Is that what it's called?
That's called Dark, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Dude, have you been watching anime recently?
No. I've been super out of anime,
No.
which is so upsetting.
No.
I haven't had a good chance to just binge. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're more of
need-
a binger than anything. Dude, do you like Attack on Titan?
Not
Sorry.
normally. Yeah, I like Attack on Titan. Well, on and off with it.
Dude, I have to really shoot you in the newest season. Like the newest season is superb.
Well, season
So
2
fucking
was
good.
sick.
Dude,
Season 2 was awesome. I
season
watched like
3
2
is...
episodes of.
Oh, sorry.
Was it season 3 or season 2? Hang on. Let me see where I'm up to.
Mhm.
Let me have a quick look.
You see, you had season 3 part 1 and part 2, which is they did that fucking thing again.
Apparently, Attack on Titan isn't even on. Completed. Oh yeah, because it's Shingeki.
Shingeki no
Yes,
Kyojin.
I finished season 2. I think I started season 3. Watching.
The thing about
No?
season 3,
Yeah, I got 3 episodes into season 3, and
the
I
thing-
fucking loved it. Like the bit Levi's storyline is
Oh, dude.
when he's like
Oh!
swinging through the city and just like being chased by the guys with the guns, the
Dude,
cowboys.
Oh,
That shit was
dude.
awesome.
Dude. Oh, you're so behind.
That's what I mean. I'm very behind,
You're
so I
so
need to.
behind. Oh, dude, please
watch
have
more.
a binge of it one day, because
I will. Don't worry. I want to because it's season 3, like part 2's airing now, isn't it?
yeah, season 3 part 2, and season 3 part 2 is just it's hype. It's season 1 levels of animation as well, which is
Oh, yeah.
like really nice, because like the certain characters have arrived, which is
Oh, yeah.
kind of fucking scary. I'm not gonna say any more, but my dude, episode 53. Fuck. Dude, it's really scary. It's very, very exciting.
Mm.
But
Well,
I
because like
won't
the thing
say
I loved the
anymore.
most about season 2
Yeah.
was they focused less on the main three and
Mhm.
focused more on like the corp as a general.
They
Like,
focused like on the world building, which was nice.
yeah, they focused more on all the characters, not just Eren. What the fuck's Mikasa and
Aaron.
what the
He's
fuck's
become Aaron, Mikasa, and Armin.
Armin? That's the one.
Yeah.
Armin. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
here's the thing. They've gotten like at the start of Attack on Titan, like
They're just
just
little
the
bitches.
very, very start. I would have loved it if they just killed Eren. Like, you know, when he died. Like, I'd
Like
love it if
actually
they
just
just killed
done,
him.
just gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have really done it for me. Because then when
That
you
would have
figured
been
out
nuts.
people could turn into Titans and shit like that, it would like have been a lot less like it would be a lot more like the there's things happening here. Wait, at the end of season 1, you know that there's something to do with the walls, right?
Yeah, the filled.
Yeah, they're filled
Yeah.
with big boys.
Filled with Titans. Yeah.
Yeah, like that scene would have been so much crazier. But what I will say with the newest season, like Eren, Mikasa, and Armin have become good characters. Like
Yeah, I had a feeling he would have.
I
Yeah.
will 100% say Eren is actually an amazing character. Like from start to finish, like he's generally a really, really, really good character.
He was good, to be fair, like from
It's-
the start.
It's difficult to like him because he's
Yeah.
a screamy boy. You know, he's a screamy boy, and he's just like, I'm gonna get
He's
my
that guy
revenge.
from Black Clover.
Yeah, you know, like he's just there to be an asshole.
He's there
Does that
to
make
try
sense?
and make some sort of emotional context.
Emotional like
screaminess.
drama, yeah,
Yeah.
like just the whole I'm gonna kill the Titans, Aaron! Like kind of thing. Like it's weird to see him from the start of the show be like this guy full of mocks and rage and like confidence. To see him go to season 3 and lose all of that is amazing.
'Cause
it's
My
it's
I
weird
they
to say.
adapted a lot more on my favorite character, who was Sasha.
Mm.
God, I love Potato Girl. She was fucking best.
Potato Girl.
And then in
Dude,
season 2,
potatoes, fucking get him out. I like Potato Girl, but I don't like potatoes.
isn't she the one with the bow
She is, yeah.
and the horse? That shit was so cool.
That's really, really cool. Like
Like the fact that it just focused on her story, like her going back to the village and all this. It was just sick. And then you had fucking that side story with the Connie, where he sees his parents, and then they go back, and there's the giant
that
one
was
that's like dead, like
fucked.
yeah, that's like lying on the building, and you're like, holy shit, that's Connie's parents. What the fuck? And it was like, oh, it was so good.
Dude, I
like-
can't wait until you see the newest episodes because
Yeah.
that shit gets like amped the fuck up. Like
Yeah, I need
Like,
to.
like the whole you're probably like just at the start of the military police arc where they focus on
Oh
the
yeah,
military
nothing's
police.
happened yet.
Yeah.
All
so-
I've seen is like some boring ass shit, and then Levi goes nuts, gets chased by it, and then has like a bar fight, and then fucking bails, and then that's where it left off.
I'm really
That's
looking
about it.
forward to
Yeah, I'm excited.
because like I can't tell you what the actual name of that arc is because it's a spoiler, but like
Yeah.
you'll know what's happening, which is really, really cool.
How far in is season 3 now? Like, how many episodes are left?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. Like
Okay. I was just
okay,
wondering because
so
I might wait till it's finished
1,
and
2,
then
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
watch
8,
it all, if you know what I mean.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so there's 16 episodes like already aired, so I guess it's gonna be a 24 episode season.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I could see it being. I could see.
Well,
it
yeah,
being-
because it stopped at 12, didn't it?
it did. Yeah.
And then I'm guessing there'll be another 12. Right, okay. So there's another 6 episodes, should I say.
Yeah. I'd
Okay.
say so. Like where the story is at right now, which is episode 53 for everybody who's keeping on track. Oh my god! Like I can't say anymore. It's fucking great. It's one of those I have a really big thing of anime and all this type of stuff. I really like to feel emotions in anime.
Yeah.
Like I like to feel like when people are like going through shit, I like to feel it. I like to like so like when my hero when Deku's like, you know he's gonna win, but you can feel that
Yeah.
he wants to win by the voice actors like just body movements and all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah, I
you
get you.
have Attack on Titan, right? And you know everybody is desperate.
Mm.
And whenever something good happens to a character, it only happens for a short amount of time. Because, like, you're just like, oh shit, they killed that thing. And then you still realize the world that they're in, and they're just like, ah, fuck. So, like, the thing about Attack on Titan, which I'd say, like, is it's a world that thrives on tiny victories.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And, like,
Well,
when,
because compared to the scale of everything else, like a small victory is amazing to the characters. Like they've written it well enough that it shows that little victories are really necessary in that world.
like, everything to them.
Yeah.
And that's what I really, really, really enjoy about this show so far, because those little victories, those small things, they really matter right now,
Yeah.
which is like really, really cool. And it's not like the thing is though, like I like Attack on Titan because if every single character just died, the world would still carry on.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? That's what I really like about certain worlds and stuff like that. Sure, the story would be a lot more boring without the characters who push along the story, but
Yeah.
it's not like it's the end of the world. If you get what I mean,
I get you. Yeah.
which is
Like,
a big
there's
thing
still-
about storytelling, which I like a lot.
Like with a lot of anime, it's like if this character doesn't win this fight, the entire
The
world's
world is
being destroyed.
over. Yeah,
There's a giant robot flying at the earth and we've got to stop it, like all that type of stuff. Whereas on that, it's just a case of it's this group of people trying to prevent themselves dying and not so much as trying to
dude,
save the world, because
the
you
story
don't know what
is
else
so
is going on.
selfish, dude. The story is so selfish, and I love that. Like, and while I do like stories that are like
About friendship and hope.
yeah, I do like those every now and then, right? Because I'm a fucking Gurren Lagann guy. I
Yeah.
fucking love that shit to absolute pieces. But I will admit, while Gurren Lagann has taken a hold of my life and will never let go,
Make
things
Promes
like
soon. Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Sorry to
I'm so
sidetrack you,
excited.
but
No. This is the perfect fucking thing to talk about right now. My fucking dude, I have another thing to show you as well. By the way, I have another thing to show
Okay.
you as well, which I'm very
Okay.
excited. You've made me think, dude. Not a lot of people can
When
make
is
me do that.
When is Promo? It's very soon. I know
It's
that.
super duper soon. Well, it's in Japanese cinemas soon.
Oh, it's already out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 24th.
Oh, fuck. Well,
But we won't get.
we won't get it for a while.
Yeah, we won't get a translation for a while, unfortunately.
Sad face. But dude, I'm so excited. The character designs in promos look so fucking good.
And it's just like you see the main character of Promo, and you're just like,
Coming up!
coming up.
Coming up! It's
Ugh.
weird.
Coming up.
I love the trigger art style. Just the whole. I've always told you about this. Now I think I've said it a lot on the podcast, so I might be repeating myself. I love art styles that are very square, if you get what I mean, that have really sharp edges.
Very sharp. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've talked about this. I think
Like-
we talked about it on the Gunman.
Yeah, oh, the Gridman one, yeah.
Gridman,
Yeah.
sorry. Gridman. Fucking
Dude,
Jesus.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I love that, and that trigger is all about that. Each
Yeah.
character has a sharp edge, and
Especially like the
it's so
hair
good.
and like the like sort of shoulders and
yeah.
something about it. They're all very like.
Like
me?
everybody's like proportions just do not work, but it works because the art style's just so fucking good. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, but I do.
And I'm really
Oh, sorry,
excited for the art direction of Promare because it's all very neon.
It is right.
It's like the
That's-
whole color palette is just like neon, and I'm so excited.
They can go like really
It's all
cool with that
pastel.
as well. They can go like
Pastel
super
is a good
duper
word.
cool with that. Like
Yeah.
they could make it
Excited for
so
the fights.
like they could change it, like say like if they wanted to make the mood really desperate, they just need to change the color palette to a darker color palette, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that. Let it will instantly make you feel like shit's about to go down.
Something's off.
Yeah. Like
Well, like
I really like it when they do
if
stuff like that.
if people like listen and enjoyed like Gurren Lagann or just like sort of any mech, like any what the fuck the name? It's gone.
Mecha.
Like yeah, Gundam. That's the one I'm looking for.
Gundam. Yeah.
Like anything like with giant mechs and shit, and enjoyed stuff like Gurren Lagann. Check out the trailer for Promare
Yeah.
because you will be as excited as we are. Because fuck, it looks so good.
Oh, dude.
I've not even watched that much mech stuff. I've watched Gurren Lagann and I've watched Gridman, and that's like it. But
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not a mech man, my dude.
well, I've never like just gave it a proper shot. If you know what I mean, I'd probably be fucking into it if I did.
I'm gonna give you
It's
a lot
just-
of mechas. Like,
I know we did this after Gridman. You sent me
Yeah.
loads, and then I forgot which ones you sent me, and never
Alright.
checked. And
I will
I was
sort
just-
this out. I will sort this out. Chat, everybody, listen
Chat.
to me. We're gonna get Scott into mechas, and there's nothing they can do about it, dude. He's gonna love
actually-
mechas.
Speaking of chat, I was thinking one day we should do a live podcast
We should do
where
a
we
live
just
podcast.
we record it like this, but we just stream it as well, like on yours, and then we can like answer questions from chat and stuff. That's something that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
let's do it. I like that, dude. I was thinking as well. We do the hashtag Boicast, so like people can use the hashtag Boicast on Twitter and ask us
On
questions.
Twitter, yeah,
That's what I'm thinking, dude. Let's fucking get that shit going.
that'd be cool.
Oh, but before we get sidetracked again,
Oh, boy.
right? Okay, so I need to show you Mecha Ude. All right.
Mecha Ude.
Okay, so this goes to everybody in chat, to everybody in on the planet as well. Mecha Ude is an original anime movie that has a pilot on YouTube right now. It's called it's
Right.
spelled like MECHAUDE. And this shit, I love it. Okay, so let me give you the whole premise, right? There's a 25-minute episode on YouTube, so you can watch that. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a cheeky premise as well. We'll put it in the description, all that type of shit. Mecha Ude is fucking weird, and I love it. So basically, this world, we haven't really got any information about the world unless you go onto the website. But I like to just watch things. So we got our main character, who finds like a little like mech arm, like on the street, and this mech arm goes inside his back. So, and this mech arm is just like his best friend, right? And people are after his mech arm because it's like it'll end the world or something. I don't know. It's pretty great.
Sounds a bit like a Parasite, where he's got just this random
Oh,
little
the
arm boy on him.
Yeah, kind
That's all
of
just-
like it's.
No, just like it just reminded me of. It's probably not the same, but it just reminded me of it the way you explained it then.
No, but it does make sense. They do share similarities in the case of like they're trying to hide the fact that he's a mech in his back,
Mm.
but like he can't. But it's not exactly it's not a mech. It's just an arm. So like this arm like throws him around the place, and he's got like a really peppy voice. So he's just like, "Let's go! I'm ready to go!" And the main character's all just like, please. But like,
Is it like a Pathfinder voice?
kind of, it's a Pathfinder Japanese voice that's like a little bit more peppy.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, so like Pathfinder, I would say, is like a little bit less personality, but it has personality. But this one's got a bit
I get
more.
you. Yeah. I get
Um,
you.
And basically, a lot of characters are after the mech arm inside his back, and he's got this this grill who's a redhead and a tsundere who's like got two mech arms underneath her skirt, and she just beats the shit out of people with them.
Right.
There's a lot of really cool mech arms thingies. So there's one dude who has like a mech arm that just turns into a motorcycle.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really cool.
This Devil May Cry. What the fuck?
And then there's this other dude that just turns his mech arm into a worm. And so basically everybody just like wants to pull the mech arms out of the people's back. But like once you're connected with a mech arm, if it's like dislocated from you, you die.
Right.
But for some reason our main character's mech arm is the best, as you all know. I'm probably not explaining it very well. It doesn't sound pretty cool when I say it like that. But the animation is superb. The the character designs are really cool. They're like, it's hard to explain the character designs, but it feels like it was made in Flash, you know? Like it feels like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
Flash animation, but it's a top tier, like fully realized Japanese animation, and it's really fucking cool. But it works a lot on flats, like flat colors and things like that, right? So there's like
Oh
not too
yeah,
much shadows or anything like that, but
I get
it
you.
works very very well for the art style of the show. Watch
Ooh,
it, guys. Mecha Ude.
I'll have to give that a watch.
Yeah, dude. Like that's the first. That's the pilot on YouTube. So,
Mate, maybe you could get in the dub.
oh, thinking about it,
Maybe you could voice the dub. That'd be sick.
dude. If they want me,
You
I'll be
could voice
there.
the robot arm.
Hello.
Hey, it's me. Hey, how's it
What's going on?
Just
What
do your
seems to be the
fucking-
trouble? Oh, what the Stanford
Yeah,
voice?
like that. Yeah.
Oh, what the wait? Which one?
No, it's just like you have a voice that's like you just did it. Then that was it.
Oh.
Like the,
What
one of
seems to
what
be the
seems to
trouble,
trouble?
my friend?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hello. Would you like to wake up? Are you gonna
That'd be
put on
fucking
a little
great.
makeup? Ask to want to be a shake up? Why'd you leave the kids up on the?
You wanted to.
Oh my god.
I don't think you trust.
In my
In
self-righteous
my-
suicide, I cry
I
when
cry.
angels deserve
Angels
to
deserve to
die.
I
I will never get sick of that song. That song is still so
mate,
good.
That song is just
It's
fucking
so
amazing.
goddamn good, dude. It's weird because I never
Um,
was into kind of like, I would consider that a bit more heavy metal than anything, right?
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
I would consider that like maybe punk rock heavy, I guess, with the whole like
It's a bit heavier. It's not. It's metal. It's not heavy metal.
it's like screamo a bit in its own way, but like I don't know. It's like I hate saying screamo because screamo has connotations where it's like not right.
But screamo is like a sort of like a subgenre of sort of scream music.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
true.
Screamo is like very emo screamo. Like that's why it's screamo because it's emo.
Emo screamo.
Well, I think that's where it's come from. Screamo, like it's
Yeah,
emo.
Oh, I
think that's
would
what it
have
is.
never put those two together. Whoa, whoa, holy shit!
I think that's right. Anyway, I might be completely wrong, but that's how I've always seen it.
Whoa,
I've just blew your fucking mind.
holy shit, dude!
There's the title. Scott blows Blair's mind. That's-
That's really ruffled my.
Has that opened your
pancakes,
eyes to a
dude.
whole new universe?
Like, that's. Oh
Yeah,
my
'cause-
god.
It's all emotional and scream-emotional. That's what it should be called. Scream-emotional music.
Scream
Oh, I like... Mate, that's our band name. Scream-emotional.
Emotional. Except in every song we just
I'm
burst into
sad.
tears. Just like, why do I so much to suicide? I cry
When angels
deserve to die.
I actually teared up doing that. Fuck.
Did you tear up? Did you
Yeah, I
great
did that thing where you
actor?
force the fake cry so much that your tears actually start. You're like, what the fuck? Help!
Did
Am I actually sad?
Am I depression? Help! Did I?
Am I the sadness?
Did I'm like
But I
sorry,
was
yeah.
actually going on to a point with
the screen
when you were talking about when you were talking about that YouTube anime thing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It reminded me of I completed Devil May Cry 5 last week.
Yeah.
I finished it off because I got about halfway through and then stopped. But I picked it back up and just fucking finished it in one sit, and it was incredible. Ending for that game is,
Dude,
Oh.
I've heard nothing about it. That's like
mate, play it. It's fucking great.
I want to play it.
Did you beat 4?
No.
Oh, you need to play through Devil May Cry then.
Well, no, I've played
Have you-
Devil May. Okay, it's a bit hard to explain. I've played Devil May Cry 2, 3, and 4, but I haven't played the remake Devil May Cry. You get what I mean?
Oh, DMC.
that one. Yeah.
Like the reboot,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like the standalone. Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
one that's just like
that doesn't have anything to do with the story. So.
the one that's just like, fuck you, fuck you, no, fuck you, fuck you. Sorry, I
Don't
just
worry,
always remember
he's
that
just a
scene.
little emotional teenager.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, DMC has nothing to do with the Devil May Cry universe. It's a
He's in the new one though, right?
no, that's Nero.
Oh, okay.
He just looks like him.
Fuck.
Yeah, because the guy from DMC, that's Dante.
Oh, okay.
The one in DMC, that's Dante, but it's alternate universe Dante.
Oh, okay. That's how they escaped that.
Yeah.
Did they?
Well, that's what I mean. It's made by different people, so they obviously couldn't touch the main story, so they just sort of made a new one with a new Dante.
It's dude, the music in that one, like DMC, like it's pretty great. Like, while I've never played the game, I listen to the soundtracks of all the DMCs, just like
The music in the new one's fucking amazing.
is it?
Yeah.
Are they more like in the new one? I heard there's a lot of copyrighted music, if that makes sense. Like they,
But yeah, they've got some proper artists in for it. If you know what I mean, like
yeah,
well, not proper artists. You know what I mean, like big names. Sorry, that's what it should be.
it's kind of like
Move fast, baby, don't be slow. It's so good.
It's kind of like the Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid Revengeance? Is it?
No,
What?
is that the one with Raiden
Yeah.
with silver hair boy? Yeah,
Whoa, really?
that shit was amazing.
Dude, the music in that one's so good. Oh,
Anyway.
dude.
I was going on to a point with Devil May Cry. I got sidetracked.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
But basically, I completed it and then went back and I was like looking through all the videos and stuff that's in the extras, and like I already knew, but I'd never watched it. But I checked out they've got, what do they call it? They call it like alternate cutscenes where they act out like the majority of the cutscenes in real life, in like a little studio, and oh my god, it's the best. It's just like a bunch of Japanese guys playing with toys, and it's amazing. It's so good. Like, if anybody's got 2 hours and want to watch the best film of their life, watch the Devil May Cry live action cutscenes.
Wait, wasn't that how they like storyboarded it?
Well, yeah, that's how they like animated it and knew like the camera angles they wanted and stuff.
That's so fucking cool.
It's unbelievably good because it's just like these Japanese guys all like do like pseudo dressing up because they don't do it properly. They just sort of dress up in similar stuff, and then they've got like giant foam swords that they're pretending are like motorbike, and they've like made out of cardboard, like the motorbike like handle and brake that Nero has on his sword, and then they'll like do really cheesy edits of them flying up and then getting hit, and then they'll just film like a toy falling on the ground, and I'm like, this is the type of shit I would have made when I was a kid, but this is some grown-up Japanese people doing it, and it's the best.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's incredible.
I saw
Genuinely,
a tiny
watch it.
I saw a tiny few of those on Twitter, but I feel like I need to play the game first. Oh, it's so expensive,
what you can do
though.
is you can turn it on in-game.
What?
You can turn it on so that the game will just suddenly go from in-game. You'll activate a cutscene and it'll be that.
You have given me...
I don't know if you can do it unless you've completed it first, though. So I'm not sure how that works.
If I can do it without... Like, if I can do it first playthrough...
Imagine if you're streaming it and then the first cutscene, you're like playing the game, you run in, and then it's just some Japanese men throwing a toy on the floor.
Dude, how much is Devil May Cry? Fucking... Oh, it's probably really expensive, isn't it?
Devil May Cry? Yeah, probably about 40, 50 quid.
$60! Oh, I mean, 60 euros. Oh!
Yeah.
Want it.
It's brand new, like...
Yeah, I understand. But at the same time, I'm just like...
It's fucking great, though.
That's the thing. I really love those type of games. I really, really do. Those games...
Like hack and slash combos.
Yeah.
Breakers, yeah.
Combo breakers, just because I'm still a big fan of Dynasty Warriors and stuff like that. While Dynasty Warriors is a little bit less.
I used to love that game. You could just switch off and just fucking hit shit. It was great.
Just kill everybody, dude. It felt so good.
I used to play that so much in my mate's house when we were little, playing split screen on Dynasty Warriors 2 on PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they were the good days, man.
Dude.
I still need to try all the different Warriors games, like Hyrule Warriors and like what they've got Fire Emblem Warriors now, haven't they, and stuff? Like,
They
there's
do,
loads of them on
yeah.
Switch.
They do. They have quite.
I
They've
need to
quite a
try
few.
them.
Fucking Fire Emblem is out next month though. Oh wait, no.
The new
Oh
one.
no, it's not. It's the month after that. Yeah, shit. It's
Was it August?
It's July. It's July. So
It's basically June, man.
It's like the end of July, if you get what I mean. So
Ooh.
it's like the start of August, you
It's
know?
almost E3.
Dude,
When is E3? Because we could have an E3 podcast.
we should have an E3 podcast. Dude, we should all
E3.
be streaming E3 like together.
Yeah, I'll be done.
That makes sense.
The 11th of June.
11th
Cool.
of June. Oof.
Yeah, so it's in like 2 weeks.
That's alright, I can get down on that.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Hype.
Oh god. I don't know what it is. I really like watching E3 with chat. It's still one of the most amazing things ever.
Oh yeah, and we've also got a Pokemon Direct next week for the new Pokemon at Sword and Shield.
Ooh, is it just Pokemon?
Yeah, it's just a Pokemon Direct next week. That's it.
Ah.
Well, because we had a Super Mario one last week, didn't we?
Oh fuck, dude! I don't keep track of the directs.
I keep up with this shit.
Like every now and then I'll just
'Cause,
see
like,
one
last
on,
week-
and I'll just like, oh
Did you not see Mario Maker Direct?
no,
Mate,
mate.
it's got 4-player co-op.
Online co-op though?
Online.
Ah!
Well, it's
Oh
not co-op,
my-
it's versus.
We're gonna
And it's
hate
like-
each other, dude. It's gonna
Yeah, it's like you can
suck.
pick each other up, throw each other, jump on each other's heads.
Oh
And it's
my
like the first one to
God.
get to the finish line wins. And oh my god, mate, it's gonna be utter
Dude,
chaos.
If any of us go
I'm
on
so
a Ross
excited.
O'Donovan level, we're just
Oh, we're going on all of them. We're
Oh,
playing all of them on
no.
stream. We're playing all
oh,
of them co-op.
no.
Mate, it's gonna be unbelievable. Like,
I'm really excited for that. Actually, that's gonna like.
because
that
another
says
thing that's gonna be
co-op.
great about it
Yeah.
is the Game Grumps are gonna play it co-op,
Ah!
which is gonna be the best.
Yeah! Holy shit, dude! Dude, they
I
could-
can just picture Dan
Oh.
just screaming at Aaron, and it's gonna be a good time.
Dude, they could get
Oh,
more
I'm so
boys in
excited.
there as well. They could get 2 more boys. Oh,
They
shit.
won't.
No.
Annoyingly, they won't.
Ah, it's a shame.
You know they won't. Like Game Grumps are just them two now. That's it, isn't it? Because I mean, Ross doesn't go on Game Grumps, and Barry's not there anymore, and the Super Mega Boys have left.
Fuck, dude.
It's just them two who make stuff in there anymore.
That's crazy, really, when you think about it. Like they've come a
Yeah.
long way, but like they've lost a lot of people.
Well, to be fair, they've all gone off to do their own things.
Yeah.
which is great.
No,
And
that's
they've
the
just
thing.
hired
Like
new people, and-
everybody does their own thing. Like that's the thing.
what I
Like
Because Ross is rocking his own streams and making his own cartoon,
have
and
you
he's just
watched
doing
his streams?
fucking
By the
great.
way?
His streams are great.
They're really nice. They're actually really chill. The
I need to watch his recent compilation of just off moments of his cat, and I'm like, yeah, his cat's awesome.
dude, have you seen
Did
his
you see
art with
how-
the Jelly Girl?
Oh yeah, his fucking Monster Girls art is amazing.
I'm really jealous.
He's
I
getting
wanna-
he's getting an add-on to that monster game you were telling me to play, Monster High School.
Oh yeah, yeah.
2 of his characters are going to be
Monst-
in that apparently.
Oh, it's Monster High or something.
Monster High, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was the one you were telling me to play. He's getting 2 characters in that. I don't know what they're doing because they're not like dateable or anything. The son of
there's
Bad, I
there's a
don't know
lot
what
of
it is.
cameos in the game.
Yeah, I
There's,
think
like,
they're just cameos, but,
tons.
which is sweet.
We
But
should play that together one
what-
day, dude. Like
yeah, we've said we should. That'd be fun.
like that.
There's one thing.
shit. Oh fuck's sake.
Oh, sorry, go
No,
on.
sorry. I'm kind of talking to myself. I apologize. Go ahead.
All right, because I was kind of staring in a different direction. We haven't really. I'm glad we haven't, because we haven't really talked about the whole pro Jared situation.
I don't want to.
I know,
Is that a,
that's
is that
what
a
I mean,
weird
it was
thing
just-
to say? Like
The only thing I want to mention about it is how Ross handled it. Did you see him on Twitter?
Ross, dude. Ross is my fucking boy.
He's a fucking hero,
He's-
and I love him to pieces. He just tweeted, basically, like the whole thing was going on, and then people were trying to get his point on it, and it's like, why? Leave Ross out of this. It's nothing to do with
Yeah.
him. I get it, but it's nothing to do with him. And he just tweeted like, he was like, I don't want to talk about anything like this, but drama brings attention. So check out this
Yeah.
amazing animation. And then just went off talking about how much he loves this animation. I was like,
Dude, I just.
you absolute hero.
It's-
I love him. He's
It's so nice, really. Like people still gave him shit for that as well because the people are assholes. But like I thought he handled it so well.
that's the best way to handle it.
Everybody else though, holy shit, dude, that was a
Oh.
dumpster fire. Whoa.
No, but I couldn't stop reading. I just couldn't. I was going deeper and
I'm-
deeper and
I'm
deeper.
gonna
And
be
I saw
real.
so many dick pics, and I was like, why am I doing this?
I'm gonna be real.
It was awful.
It shook me, cause I liked
It shook
Pro
me to
Jared.
the core.
I liked him. I
Yeah.
thought he was cool. I looked
I
forward
enjoyed
to
Pro
his
Jared
D&D like shit every year.
I didn't watch Pro Jared that much. The thing that shook me the most was Holly, because I used to watch Holly all the time.
Fucking Holly!
All the
Oh
time.
my god!
And I follow her on Instagram. I follow all
Oh,
the shit she
no.
does on Twitter. I've always like followed her, and then this happened. I was like, oh come on,
Oh, dude,
why?
that shook me, dude. That really shook me.
It was.
Like,
It really. That's why I was so obsessed with all, because it was like it was this community I felt a part of,
yeah.
and then something had hit the fan, and I was like, no.
Like, it was.
Because
It's
I
crazy.
find myself on the Game Grumps conspiracy Reddit. At
Really?
least like, well, it's just I like hearing what people are coming up with because I don't believe any of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, because it's funny to think in the back of your head if it was true. You know it's not, but it's like whoa, because people are just like picking out these tiny little details and then blowing them up into something completely like exaggerated.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. I love stuff like that because I know it's not real, but it's like seeing how creative people's minds are to get from one point to another.
It's always
So
like it is fucking fun to listen to.
it
It
felt like I was reading one of those.
It is.
It all felt like I was reading this just blowing up false conspiracy, but it was all
True.
actually happening. I was like, what the fuck?
Like that.
It was insane.
Like.
And everyone was on it. It was nuts.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like usually I don't involve myself with drama. Usually I'm just like, okay, I'll read what's going on and then I'll be bored. But the information in this one just kept coming and coming and coming and coming, and it got worse, and then it got bad, and then it got even worse. And then like everybody went in.
Yeah.
Like holy shit.
Like, I
dude.
felt bad for PBG.
I was afraid for
felt so bad
PVG.
for him.
Like to be honest,
Yeah.
like as much as
I watch him every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch PB and Jeff.
Mm.
His Let's Play thing with Space Hamster.
That's the thing that
And because he jumped on it, and I understand what he did. I was on his side, even though what he said, because all he said was like, "This ain't it, Chief," referring to the point of she shouldn't have made it stupidly public on Twitter, the way she did. But to be fair, Heidi needed a vent, and it seemed to have worked in her favor. To be fair, but like Peanut Butter Gamer didn't know the whole story, and obviously shit had happened off screen with all like behind the scenes of him being friends with Jared and all this blah blah blah. But then like it just sort of backfired on him for just trying to defend a friend who he thought was getting false accusations. And then Peter Bull came and took a day off, read everything, was like, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's hard
and
to
now he's mellowed out, and I'm glad because fuck me, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. If he went down, I'd be so upset.
it's hard to it's hard not to defend your friend. Like it is hard.
But you've also got to think like if Jared is as manipulative as he's being made out to be, how do we not know he's been manipulating his friends? If you know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of things that could be going off screen, but people only know what they've read.
Yeah.
And people believe what they've read, so you never know. You never know, but...
Dude, sometimes, I always hate to say this, but sometimes the truth isn't as fun to listen to than the not truth. That's just how a lot of people are. Well, like, dude, this has definitely turned into a story. Whatever the truth is right now, like, is not gonna be as
exaggerated
as that, I don't know if this is exaggerated or not, to be honest. Like, Holly's posted something recently, which like made me like go just like, ooh. Have you seen that?
But I read through it, and she didn't sort of deny.
Yeah,
she sort of just explained.
Yeah, like there was an explanation there, and it was just like, fuck.
There was never a deny of the actions. It was more of why. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was an odd one. I mean, as we said, we don't want to touch on this subject too much, so we're trying to sort of...
This is a positivity podcast.
Try to be vague about it, but I just wanted to bring it up because of Ross's reaction to it all, because he was just the biggest hero out of the entire thing, and I love him to pieces for it.
Ross shows that there is like 100%, even in a bad situation, you can still spread positivity and love.
But it's just funny though, because Ross was always known as, on Game Grumps, the sadistic one.
Yeah, the shithead.
You know what I mean? He was always known as the one who was like, oh, he gets like pleasure out of people's pain, and it's like, no, it's just sort of...
He played into that character, but like it was hard to like separate him from the character, because that was the only time you really saw him, right? Like you only saw him being kind of a dick, if that makes sense. But like I've been watching his streams and I've been watching his things. He's just he's too nice for
He's
his
just
own
such a
good.
genuine dude.
He's too nice for his own
Too
good,
genuine.
and it's like
I love the dude.
it's hard not to adore him. Like that's just how it is.
I've loved him from the beginning. Right, like when he first was on Grumps and everything, like I've loved him. Always. Everyone, like, a lot of people hated him. But I don't know, I related to him so much because I love annoying people. So that's why with Game Grumps I loved it, if you know what I mean. Like, I loved when people are like, "Oh, fuck you, why are you doing this?" And I'm just like, wait. It's like why I played Teemo. It's why I played Teemo and Fizz on fucking League.
Come on.
Because everyone hates them, and I'm like, yes.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. Teemo and Fizz, they're not that annoying.
Yeah.
They're not that annoying.
No, but I mean, back in the day they were. This was years ago.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, dude.
People are like, "Oh,
They
fucking
were just
Teemo
bad.
mains." I'm like, yeah,
Dab.
Ooh.
How do you like that,
Fuck
dude?
League's bad. Splitgate all the way.
Dude, all right.
We're gonna have to wrap
We
this
are
up.
gonna have to wrap
I need
up.
to go to
That's the
bed.
thing.
It's late.
Yeah, it's pretty late, dude. Thanks for coming
got a
on
busy day
and
tomorrow.
shooting the podcast with me, and thank you all for listening.
about
to
time
the
we did,
podcast.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's about time we finally got together. We need to get back into the routine.
we do.
We'll be there.
We will.
We will. We need to set a day again because that, like, we had a set day. Even if we didn't record on that day, we still knew we'd have to do it within that time.
Yeah.
Whereas now we haven't set a day, so we're sort of just like, do you want to do it today? It's like, oh, tomorrow? Yeah, sure. It's like, oh, we can't do it today. Like, how about 2 days? And then, like, it just sort of gets postponed quite a bit.
That's the thing.
Whereas if we set another day, we'll at least know then if we miss that day, we have to be like, right, shit, we need to get it done. And it gives us a bit more of a push then.
It's
So,
like
we'll set another day.
it's a bad boy
We'll get the rhythm
situation
back.
with me, where like if you set something a week in advance, like I'm not gonna know what's gonna happen a week in advance. But like
If we set a day,
yeah, a day in advance,
you'll
I'll be
see
there.
it and you'll be like, oh shit, it's Saturday.
I'll be there.
Saturday's podcast day or something like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
But now I've got a set rota. I'm in every fucking Friday and Saturday. I'm not mad about it, I promise. But I hate it, man. I hate my job.
Dude. Dude, just become a
I've
famous
applied for
YouTuber,
loads,
dude.
so we'll see. Mate, I'm gonna.
Do it.
Speaking of, I actually want to pick YouTube back up now that I've got the free time.
Hell yeah.
Because as much as I love Twitch, I'm a YouTube boy at heart.
Yeah, no, it's understandable.
I'm an editor. I need to edit.
Edit
So
your
I'm
videos.
I've got some ideas. I haven't sort of expanded them yet because I've only just got them. But I've got some plans.
Ooh.
Hopefully I can execute them. Hopefully. I
That
might
means he
do
will
like a trial
execute
run
them
video.
next week. Tune in
Not
next
next
Friday.
week. Fuck me, no.
Tune in next
No.
Friday for Scottscy's new unrevealed project.
I'll just release a video of me dancing in my underwear to like Rockefeller Street.
I mean,
Rockefeller Street.
you just
There's no music. It's just me singing it with earphones in.
It's just like
Right.
it's just like instead of Rockefeller Street, it's just like Fly Me to the Moon in the background. Put your earphones to Rockefeller
Fly me
Street.
to the moon, and you can just hear me singing over it, like 1, 2, 3,
Rockefeller
Street.
All right, Scott. Let's end for
Oh, right,
tonight.
we're gonna have to end it.
Thank you guys so much. If
Okay.
you guys would like to hear any from us, our socials are in the description of the.
What did you just
I
say?
don't know.
If you'd like to do anything from us, if you'd like to check out our social
Yeah,
medias
that's
and
the
anything
one.
else, we're part of like Discord, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. It's all down below.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, the podcast is also available on the following: iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Acast. Anywhere you'd like to listen to, so you can download and listen on the go as well.
Hell yeah.
Imagine that. You're on the bus, on your way to work, you're like, oh, I'm bored, what could I do? Listen to a bit of a podcast, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fam.
We should have started doing the kiss there, that would have been a great
Oh.
time, but now we're just sort of alone, and we're gonna end it right here, aren't we, fellas? Okie dokie. Ta-ra!
Dude, telling me to do the kiss, dude. You don't
Oh.
tell me when to do the kiss. I'm an independent.